Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Mark. We're here to help you on your English learning journey.
We always advise our listeners that 15 minutes of consistent daily practice can be enough, so we decided to develop a simple 15-minute study plan that anyone can fit into their day.
This plan includes speaking, listening, and reading, making it perfect for those who want to practice them all at the same time. Just 15 minutes. We'll break it down into small, manageable steps that will help you see real results.
Okay, let's start with step 1, 3-minute vocabulary warm-up. The idea here is not to learn dozens of new words every day. Instead, focus on just a few words, maybe 4 or 5, and really learn them well.
Exactly. Quality over quantity. There are a few ways to do this. First, write the word down. The act of writing helps your brain remember.
Yes. Then, say the word out loud several times. Get used to how it sounds and how it feels in your mouth.
And most importantly, use the word in a sentence. This is where you make the word your own. Don't just memorize the definition. Understand how to use it in context.
For example, let's say our word today is nail down. It is a phrasal verb. It means to make something certain or final.
Right. So, a sentence could be, I need to nail down the details of the meeting before tomorrow. See? It's not just about knowing the definition. It's about using it naturally.
There are some great tools on the internet to help you with this. You can also find lots of useful word lists online, organized by topic or level.
The important thing is to find a method that you enjoy and that works for you. 3 minutes, a few words, and you're off to a great start.
All right, now it's time for step 2, listening practice. We're going to spend 4 minutes on this.
Listening is so important. It's how you improve your pronunciation, your understanding of natural speech, and your overall comprehension.
And it doesn't have to be boring. You can listen to podcasts like this one, of course.
Absolutely. You can also listen to English songs and watch short videos on YouTube. The key is to choose something that you enjoy. If you're interested in the content, you'll be more motivated to listen and learn.
Now, a common mistake is trying to understand every single word. Don't do that. It's frustrating, and it's not how we naturally listen to our native language.
That's right. Try to get the main idea of what's being said, even if you don't understand every word. This is related to something called the comprehensible input hypothesis, developed by linguist Stephen Krashen.
It sounds complicated, but the basic idea is simple. We learn a language best when we understand the message, even if we don't know all the words.
Exactly. It's like when you're a child learning your first language. You don't understand everything, but you gradually pick up the meaning from context.
So, don't worry if you don't catch every word. Focus on the overall meaning, and gradually your understanding will improve. Choose materials that are at the right level for you, not too easy, but not too difficult. This is your comprehensible input.
Now it's time for speaking practice. You'll spend 4 minutes on this. And we know what you're thinking. You'll say, but I don't have anyone to speak English with.
That's a common problem, but it's not an excuse. One simple way is to just talk about your day. What did you do today? What did you eat? What are your plans for tomorrow? Just narrate your life in English by yourself.
Another great technique is to ask yourself simple questions and answer them out loud. What's my favorite color? What did I do last weekend? What's the weather like today?
It might feel silly at first, but it's incredibly effective. You're getting your mouth used to forming English words and sentences.
Absolutely. And here's a tip that might surprise you. Record yourself speaking. Use your phone or your computer to record yourself answering questions or talking about a topic.
Then, listen back to the recording. This is the most important part. You'll notice some mistakes that you might not have realized before.
You might hear yourself making certain mistakes repeatedly, or you might notice that you're hesitating a lot in certain places. This is incredibly valuable feedback.
It helps you identify your weaknesses and focus on improving them. Studies have shown that self-recording can significantly improve fluency and confidence in language learners.
It's like having your own personal English tutor. You're becoming more aware of your own speech, and that awareness is the first step to improvement. Record yourself, listen back, and learn from it.
We're moving quickly. Now it's time for step 4, reading practice. Just 2 minutes for this one. Even a short amount of reading can make a big difference.
2 minutes might not seem like much, but it's enough to expose you to new vocabulary and sentence structures and to reinforce what you've already learned.
And again, choose something you enjoy. It could be a short story, a news article, a blog post, or even a few pages from a book you're reading.
The key here is not to get bogged down in unfamiliar words. If you encounter a word you don't know, try to guess its meaning from the context.
If you can't guess, don't stop and look it up immediately. Just keep reading. You can always go back and look it up later. The goal is to keep the flow going and enjoy the reading experience.
And finally, step 5, reflection. This is a crucial step that many people skip, but it's essential for long-term learning. We'll spend 2 minutes on this.
This is your time to review what you've learned during your 15-minute study session. Go back to the new words you learned and use them in new sentences.
Think about the listening practice you did in step 2. What did you understand? What was challenging? And think about the reading you did in step 4. What new words or phrases did you encounter?
This reflection process helps your brain consolidate what you've learned. It moves information from your short-term memory to your long-term memory.
A great way to make learning stick is to make it personal. Connect what you're learning to your own life, your own experiences, and your own interests.
For example, if you learned the word ambitious, think about your own ambitions. What are your goals? How can you use the word ambitious to describe yourself or your plans?
This personal connection makes the learning more meaningful and memorable.
So, there you have it. A simple 15-minute English study plan that anyone can fit into their day.
So, we've covered vocabulary building, listening practice, speaking practice, reading practice, and reflection.
The key is consistency. Even 15 minutes a day, every day, will make a huge difference over time.
Don't get discouraged if you miss a day here or there. Just get back on track the next day.
See you next time for another helpful episode.
Take care and keep studying. Let's start our words today. The first word is crucial.
Crucial.
It means something is very important or necessary. For example, it is crucial to drink water every day. It means that drinking water every day is very important for health.
The second example is, a good education is crucial for success. This means that having a good education is very important for success.
The second one is encounter.
Encounter.
It means to meet or experience something, often unexpectedly. For example, I encountered a lost dog on my way home. It means that I saw or met a lost dog by chance while going home.
The second example is, she encountered many problems at her new job. It means that she faced or experienced many difficulties at her new job.
Now, be aware of.
Be aware of.
It means to know or understand something. For example, be aware of the wet floor. You might slip. It means that you should know the floor is wet and be careful not to fall.
The second example is, she is aware of the rules at school. It means that she knows and understands the rules at school.
The next one is overall.
Overall.
It means considering everything or in general. For example, overall the trip was amazing. It means that when thinking about everything, the trip was very good.
The second example is, his overall performance was excellent. It means that in general, his performance was very good.
The last one is nail down.
Nail down.
It means to make something certain or to understand something clearly. For example, we need to nail down the meeting time. It means that we need to decide and confirm the exact time of the meeting.
The second example is, she finally nailed down the problem with her car. It means that she clearly found and understood the problem with her car.